Alright, ladies and gents, as ever, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance, originally for the GBA. We're playing the PC version tonight. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, or check out some of the games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let's go ahead and get into the game, shall we? Let's see, I think Elite Force, when I played the Mac version, supports controller tank controls. That sounds terrible. I always want to play FPSs with a keyboard and mouse. It's one of the reasons I don't like console FPSs very much, is because I immediately miss my mouse aim. Drives me nuts, so I'm gonna have to go for that. I'm gonna have to. Alright, so, quick recap. We are playing Juste Belmont. He is inside of Dracula's castle in search of his friend, name escapes me, who is kidnapped there. He came here with his friend Maxim, but Maxim's got some sort of evil in his brains, and that's kind of worrying. So we are continuing to search the castle for evidence of either of them, as well as gathering weapons for the inevitable confrontation with the evil that lurks within this castle. So let's continue with that. Alright, so let's check the map. Alright, so we are pretty much done with Castle A, it looks like. Let's head over just a little bit up and head to Castle B, I think. Juste Belmont? He's juicing. He shouldn't be, but that's what we're in. Probably gonna get a fine for that, I imagine. Oh, dang it. I'm getting sloppy because I know these guys do like 1 damage to me. Also, I gotta remember my dash buttons, those are gonna come in handy. So I can go through those rainbow colored doors now, which is nice. So let's head over to Castle B. So the other thing is there's 2 castles that sort of are mirrors of each other, but not entirely the same. So we are going to be flipping between the 2 of them to do what needs to be done here. So as you can see, we got a chunk right where we're at that hasn't been explored yet. So I think that's our first order of business today, is let's explore the rest of this part. Ooh, can I not? Oh, there we go. Whew, that is a hard jump. Left stick was moved forward, back, sidestep, left. And left stick was look up. Oh my god. That is a really confusing control scheme. I would not care for that. I don't know, some people I know prefer controller when it comes to FPS. I am not one of those people though, most definitely. So we got a breakable wall here, so let's bust through this real quick. I do appreciate that once you break the breakable walls, they're gone for good. That's always very nice. Let's see, is this before or after Symphony? This is... That's a good question, actually. I think this is after Symphony. I'm not 100% sure. After? Yeah, I was thinking it was after. The character we're playing right here is Simon Belmont's grandson, if that helps any. Alright, where do we want to head first? Let's head towards the entrance first, see what's over there. We're doing good on hearts. That control scheme, my goodness. Clear bone! Oh, they can't be hit while they're transparent. That's kind of wild. Oh, alright. Got another heart max up. That'll be nice for bosses, I imagine. The Symphony takes place before the original Castlevania, which is a little bit confusing. But there you have it. Oh, thank you, Blackrock. That is a goal. That is a goal. I definitely would like to be a comfy streamer. Because who doesn't like a comfy streamer? Who doesn't like being able to settle in and just enjoy themselves? I mean, I know some people that don't like that. I suppose I should correct myself there, but me, that's a big thing for me. Oh god, these guys are jerks. There we go. Alright, he wasn't too bad. There we go. I knew we dropped armor. Ramail coat. Let's see what that is. Body. Is it any good? Increase in intelligence for a massive decrease in defense. It appears to be a normal coat, but metal has been woven into it. No. No, that's bad. Alright, so we're going to head to the end here. We're going to jump up in that gap too, see if we can get anything there. Because we couldn't get up here in Castle A. But we can here. Sort of. Still got those weird blocks blocking it. No, we can't get through there. Alright. So we may have to come back there then. That's fine. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. It should be pretty easy to remember. The War Fatigues. Alright, yet more new armor. Let's see where that fits in. Certain areas are reinforced for added protection. That actually increases my strength a little bit. Strength and intelligence, but decreases my defense by a significant amount. Hey, Buddy Games, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good week so far. Yeah, Doom 64 as a passable control scheme, I will say. Like, whenever anybody brings up Doom 64, my mind always goes to my first Doom, which is Doom Super Nintendo, which I was not a big fan of that control scheme. That one did not do it for me. Let's see, finished the game a few months ago and I loved it. How are you liking it so far? I'm really enjoying it. I think it is very cool. There's a couple design decisions I'm not a huge fan of, and the music doesn't grab me as much as Castlevania music usually does. But, I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun with it, and that's kind of the golden standard right there, right? Jurassic Park for SNES, oh god. That one is a bit of a beast, it's true. Alright, let's head over this way. I think there's a save point over here we can snag. That might be nice to have. That's where we came up, right? Yeah, that's where we came up. The trigger button dash, honestly, I wish more Castlevania games had that. Because that actually feels really nice. Like, we were talking about that before, how some Castlevania games have a forward dash and some have a back dash. The fact that this has both is actually really cool. And I enjoy it very much. Alright, there's a heart max up, but there's a boss door. And we haven't saved yet today, so I don't want to go fight a boss just yet. Ow. Let's see if we can find a save point before we go fight that guy. I mean, there's one down in the pit. We could just head down there. I'd rather explore a little bit more, so let's see if we can head up and find one up there. Classic Doom on a 200 megahertz Pentium PC. Classic. Classic. I like it. Let's head here. Yeah, like I've said before, my first Doom was Super Nintendo Doom, which is a bad way to start. And my second Doom was Doom 64, which I know a lot of people like. And I didn't hate it or anything, but the control scheme still wasn't quite what I wanted out of a Doom game. It is nice. It is nice. I like having played other Castlevania games like Symphony. I'm like, oh my god, I would have loved to have had 2 dash buttons in Symphony. That's amazing. Ah, dang it. Get poisoned. Speaking of dash button, that seems like the easiest way to deal with them. Let's see if there's a save point up here. I'm not sure that there is. Because unfortunately, now that it's been a little bit, I don't entirely remember my castle layouts. Just another villain. He of the games, bound by the games, born within the games. He is the shade of games. Just another villain. Thank you for 61 months. I really appreciate all the support. How have you been? It seems like it's been forever since we talked. I hope everything's been going good with you. It is a pleasure to see you here again today. Yeah, tell us everything what you've been up to. I would love to hear. Let's see, buddy, I played console for the longest time. Same here, same here. I didn't have a computer in the house when I was growing up, so it took me a long time before I actually got to play PC Doom. But I enjoyed it once I did. Up late like a degenerate playing some FF14. Nice, nice. I hope the RNG is kind. For a villain, he seems like a nice guy. He does, but he's such a nice guy. I don't want to dispute the name, you know? If he says he's a villain, I'm going to take him at his word. That's all I can do here, really. All right. I want to get all the map squares checked off here, of course, because we are getting near the portion of the game where map completion is kind of a thing. Let's see, do we have a save point here? We do, excellent. So we'll save and then we'll go after that boss. What kind of games do you play on your channel? Oh my god, I lean mostly older stuff, but I play a lot of weird stuff too. If you want to hit exclamation mark history, I have a meticulously curated list of stuff that I play on here. That'll give you a good idea of the vibe that I play on here. It's hard to really pin it down because that's intentional. I just kind of wanted to get a vibe. The obscure, the unusual, and the nostalgic is kind of my mandate. So, yeah, enjoy. Alright, so let's go check out that boss. It always feels kind of weird starting out a stream with a boss, but we'll see what we got there. It took me a long time to remember that as well. Also, I don't think I've ever mentioned this before, but originally those terms were meant to be a placeholder. Because afterwards, after I said those the first time, I'm like, oh, you know, there's too much overlap between those terms. I gotta think of something better. And then I didn't. I'm like, they're decent. I like those. We'll stick with them. Oh, thank you, BlackRock. I appreciate that. All right, well, let's go ahead and do our first boss of the stream here. Buddy Games, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Glad to have you with us. Let's see, it's so nice to see the GBA Castlevania games played on stream, and this is my first time. I never really had an experience with the handheld Castlevanias before. So I'm hoping to play some of the GBA ones from the Castlevania collection, and then afterwards, hopefully they'll come up with a PC version of the DS games, but if they don't, we can play those anyway. We'll do that. Oh, awesome, buddy. Thank you so much for that. Glad to meet you. All right, who do we got in here? Oh, he's a big fella. Whoop. Oh, wow, he hits hard. All right, I see what we're doing here. Oh, jeez. And he's got dash. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, all right, sure. Sure, I see how we're doing this. All right. Jesus. Holy crap! Holy crap! Oh my god! Jeez, how do I get out of here? Alright, there we go. Alright, cool. Jeez, the damage on this guy. Nope, shit. Oh my god. Getting right into it today, aren't we? Holy crap. Whew, jeez. All right. Let's dodge that. Got one more magic cast there. Get a couple more whips. Oh, did not dodge in time. Got a little greedy there. There we go, jump over him. I think I gotta kind of stay near the center. Gotta keep him near the center, because if he gets near the walls, it's difficult to get behind him. Dodge that, there we go. Don't get greedy, dodge the hammer. Oh, I got greedy, dang it. Oh, there goes all of my high potions. Son of a bitch. Oh, there we go. Wait, hang on. I know what I should be doing here. Let's turn off my spell book, since I'm running out of magic anyway. Oh! He did not have much left in the tank. Yeah, I was just gonna spam daggers at him, but that's fine. Alright! Whew! Okay. And we got a level up out of that, I'll take that. Jeez! Thank you for the GGs. We went through a lot of items there. Goodness gracious. Yeah, you can kill me in like 5 hits at that rate. Terrifying. But we got through there. That's another boss down, that's good. Ooh, thank you for the GGs, everybody. I appreciate that. That guy was actually kind of challenging. Yeah, he couldn't take a ton of damage in the end, which is a nice trade-off. I'll take that. First try, too. I have not died a ton of times in this game, which I am thankful for. But the game is not over yet. So I don't want to get too cocky yet, especially with bosses like that coming up on me. Alright, where are we at? Alright, let's head down this way first. Because this appears to be a dead end, and dead ends often have goodies in these games. Oops, nope. Yeah, the dagger is not often a weapon I like to stick with in Castlevanias, but in this game it seems really good. Typically in Castlevanias, I'll either stick with, depending on which game, I'll use the axe, or sometimes the book is usually what I go for. Ooh, elixir. But yeah, in this game, I've been playing dagger pretty much the entire time because the homing shots are nice, the unpowered shots are really cool. Knocked me straight off the screen, that jerk. I feel like the axe and the book are pretty good. Yeah, the axe just does so much damage in some of these games. Like in the PS2 Castlevanias, I was using the axe for most of the time because I just couldn't turn down the damage. It was incredible. Books! Reading! Yeah! Knowledge is power, man. Haven't you heard? Fan of the holy water? A lot of people are. A lot of people are. I feel like I can't master the positioning well enough to make it worth my while. I think that's the thing. If you can pull it off, then I think you can get some good usage out of it. But me, I've never been able to quite get it working the way I want it to. Simon Wraith! Holy crap. That is a Simon Belmont skeleton. What the hell? Drumstick, I'll take that. Lots of cash. If I can find another shop, that'll be super nice. Alright, luckily that guy doesn't have a lot of health. Owl was worrying me there. Alchemist Merlin, welcome in. How are you doing today? If he whips out the encyclopedia, I'm running away. He might be a mage. You know, you gotta worry about him being a mage at that point. This is true. Alright, we gotta check in the top corner, see if there's anything up there. Now that I notice it's not marked off. I don't think there will be, but we'll check. Nice. Nope, nothing interesting up there. Cool. Yes, this is from the Advanced Collection. This is the second game on the collection. The first one is Circle of the Moon, which I tested out, and I didn't really like that much. I was not able to really get into it, so I decided to skip that one and go straight to this one. I've been having a fantastic time with this one, I really have. Alright, so let's go all the way over to the right in this hallway. Stay back, stay back, stay back! Whew. Circle of the Moon is rough. I've heard there's some mods that make it so the cards aren't random drops, and that seems like that would make the game a lot more enjoyable. I believe it was a launch title. If it wasn't a launch title, it would have been very, very close to launch. So I can forgive, you know, basically all of the problems it has are explained very well by the fact it was a launch title. And there's nothing here. That's really weird. Alright, just an empty room there. Double tap run? Yeah, I'm never a fan of that, pretty much ever. I always get sore thumbs having to deal with double tap runs. It's not great. Nothing over here either. A lot of these item rooms are just weirdly empty. Alright, we got an unmapped portion here that usually has some goodies in it. Check those out. Whew. These guys keep almost getting me. We're handling them. Ooh. Yeah, turkey right there. I want to head down here. That looks rather ominous. Let's hold off on that for right now. Actually, can I get to the... Ooh, if I could get to that save point, though, that'd be nice. Ooh, hello. Alright, just a heart max up in here. For some reason, I thought it was going to be more than that. Nope, that's a dead end otherwise. Alright, cool. We can deal with that. But yeah, I tested this one out. I liked it. I tested Aria of Sorrow out on the collection. That one seemed significantly harder. And also I had some questions about the hitboxes. But otherwise, that seemed like a pretty cool game. So that one's going on my list of stuff to play. And like I was saying earlier, I'm really hoping that they're going to put out a PC collection of DS games at some point. That would be really neat. I know it's going to be a lot more difficult because they have to make some changes to the UI to make it work. But I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. Alright, so we gotta go back. Okay, yeah, down and then back, it looks like. You love the DS ones? There was a lot of people that were saying their favorite one is on DS, so I'm looking forward to that. Loved Aria, won't say anything else? Fair enough, fair enough. It's not impossible, but they would have to do some finagling to get it to work correctly, I think. So we'll see, we'll see. Oh! Dang it. Ow. Oh, I gotta do a safety heal, don't I? These guys are doing tons of damage. Alright, where am I headed here? Over this way. This should be a dead end. Ow. Alright, that's a dead end, so now we gotta head over to this way and up. We'll see what's over there. I know I still haven't played Symphony of the Night yet, but I've got a very good reason for that, despite it being one of my favorite games of all time. And that's that, number one, I feel like a lot of people stream Symphony, so I don't feel like I'm necessarily missing too much if I don't. And number two, despite the fact that it's one of my favorite games, I am not very good at it. And I feel like, because there are so many people on Twitch that are so very good at it, I'm a little embarrassed, I'll admit. Let's see. There was some cool stuff on DS overall, most definitely. Portrait and Order of Ecclesia were both really good. Nice, nice. Let's see. I thought there was a sequel to Aria, though, that took place a little bit past that. I could be wrong, though. Alright. So where are we headed now? So head over to here. Not much to see. Dawn of Sorrow, thank you, thank you. That sounds about right. We got a couple unmapped rooms over here. Check those out. This. It is this, alright. Find a save room is always the question. Not here, but there is a potion, I'll take that. Might need that in a second, depending on how things go. Ooh, hello. What is that? Oh, more furniture, of course. Silly me. That's fair, Rooks. That's fair. I don't think you guys would worry about it, but just personally, I would be a little embarrassed. That's a me problem, not a you problem. His whip is almost as long as mine, so that's a little dangerous there. Gotta watch out for that. Get him away from there. Oops! Oh, jeez. I'm really gonna have to find a shop. I'm taking way too much damage here. I was all stocked up. I thought I was gonna be stocked up for the end. Now I don't think I am. You know, hardcore fans for better or for worse? Yeah, it kind of is for better and sometimes for worse. It depends. It's one of the reasons I never want to stream a Dark Souls games, because holy crap. The rabid fans you get for Dark Souls games. Crush boots, what are those? Let's see, crush boots. Used with high jump, it's possible to smash through some ceilings. Ooh. So, that is probably our trick to get through those weird barriers we haven't been able to get through before. Kind of want to check that out immediately. All right, so we'll finish exploring this room over here. We'll see if we can find a save point, and then we'll go check that out. Because we did find one of those weird barriers just today. So I want to see what's behind that. Let's see. Will, I was able to complete Harmony Dissonance under 2 hours using the alternative character. I've heard he's pretty badass. So that's pretty awesome. True, buddy. Oh, man. They've got very active mods that chase away backstreamers. You'd need them. You definitely do. And I do have some very good mods here. That's how I've been able to play some games like what's the name I'm thinking of? The Star Wars games. I'm getting a total blank right now. I'm having one of those days where I cannot remember my proper nouns. KOTOR, yes. That's how I was able to play KOTOR 1 and 2 blind and not get spoiled on those because I have some amazing mods who were constantly vigilant against the people desperately trying to spoil me on those games. I don't know how they did it. I honestly don't, and I'm pleased that they did because those games were amazing. And I really did enjoy getting that first-time experience. Yeah, especially for the second game, people were always like, hey, what do you think of this character? Do you have any thoughts about this character? And mods are just like, shut up! Stop with the hinting, you're not clever! Pazak? Pazak! Oh, that is your first time here, villain? Oh my god, that is a memory right there. Way back when. KOTOR 2 was actually my first ever stream with a camera, oddly enough. Ooh, hello. Life max up, beautiful, beautiful. Always take more of those. So you don't see the message even when a mod deletes it? I mean, I can if I want to, but as a rule, I've just sort of trained myself not to look. Neekums! Well, I'll be Neekums. Welcome in. How are you doing today, Neekums? I saw you were doing a stream today. How did everything go? What were you playing? How was it being back? Tell me everything. I would love to hear. And thank you for 63 months, one of the longest subs in the channel, with a message, hi. Spoken exactly like that with no spaces. Thank you so much for the support, Neekums. How are you doing? Hope everything is going well. I am going to... Can I get my cursor out of this game? I can kind of get my cursor out of this game. I'm going to give Neekums a shout out with our fancy new shout out command. Welcome in, everyone. For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. That's Shane's Games. I play the obscure, the unusual, and the nostalgic. And today we are playing Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. Originally for the Game Boy Advance, we are playing the Steam version. Who all do we got in here? Yo, welcome in. Canada, welcome in. Hope you are doing well. Glad to see you here. What is it? When the stream ends and I can finally drink myself to sleep, you jerks go to the above link and type, hey, Shadys Games, there's a fridge raid by Neekums. Hand over the food if the cat gets it. What? That's confusing, but welcome in. How are you doing today? Let's see. Reno, welcome in. Hope you are doing well. Patient Pixel, glad to have you with us. I see spinning cats there. And Vizon, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you for the follow there. So yeah, how's everything going, Neekums? It is good to see you. It feels like it has been a million years since I got to chat. I hope everything is going good. It is a pleasure to have you in here. Let's see, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, if anybody in here isn't following Neekums, make sure and jump on that. She is a very chill streamer. It has a very relaxed hangout vibe in her channel. She plays a lot of FPSs And just a lot of really cool games. I love her game selection, and just always a fantastic place to hang out. So click that link, give her a follow. She's good people. I think I'm actually back after 2 years. Well, how are you feeling about being back? Hopefully the 2 years away did you good. I know sometimes a little bit of a break can do a world of difference. So hopefully you're feeling good about it. That is good to hear. Thank you, Buddy Games. I appreciate that. So right now we are right at the tail end of this game. We're doing a little bit of exploration to get some goodies. But otherwise, we're probably going to be beating the game today. So if you fear ending spoilers, I completely understand. But otherwise, we would be pleased to have you with us. Oh, jeez. Oh, god damn it. 3 hits, damn it. Not really a lot of iframes in this game, I'm noticing. Pretty good. That is good to hear. That is good to hear. Burnout is real. It absolutely is. And streaming can be stressful. I totally understand that. So I'm glad. I'm glad you're feeling better. Yeah, our character has a very French name, which is Juice. Juice. I've already forgotten it now. I had it. I was practicing and I had the name, but I've kind of messed it up now. Juice. I think that was it. Juice. That was close. Thank you. For a second, I'm like, all right, if I can just remember how it's spelled, I can remember how it's said. Then I'm like, what was his name? What was his name? I've forgotten now. Juicing, j'accuse. Oh, God. Right, just an anti-venom up there. Nothing spectacular, unfortunately. Nothing down there at all. So let's just hit this hallway. Go ahead and get this cleared, and then we'll go find a save point. And then, like I said, we're heading back to the entrance after that. See if we can get that, break that secret ceiling that we saw. And a little bit to the save point there, so I won't worry about that. Yeah, let's just head back for now. Alright, so... yeah, the enemies in this area are doing mountains of damage. For last time we played, I thought I was doing really good as terms of stats. I'm like, all right, my defense is in a good place. I'm not really getting slapped around too much. I should be good. But now today everybody's kicking my ass. I'm not a fan of this. Having to lean on my magic a lot more just to get through these areas without getting beat up. So that's a little scary. I'm glad some of these enemies are dropping health, at least. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's head down here. That was definitely a little scary. Alright. And for anybody that was curious what we're going to be doing after this game, we announced earlier that starting tomorrow, I'm going to be playing the Star Trek FPS, Star Trek Voyager Elite Force, by Raven Software, a classic FPS maker there. Is it actually high? I think it's just regular potion drops from them, unfortunately. High potions would be nice, but I'm kind of running low on high potions. Oh man, I love the WarioWare games. Such a fun series. Alright, let's head down here. I remember playing the original WarioWare for... what was that, Game Boy Advance, I think? I want to say the first WarioWare was Game Boy Advance, but it's been a very long time. My way or the Janeway! I love it. I love it. I wish Nintendo games were on Steam. That would be very cool. I think, honestly, Nintendo's moving in that direction slowly and painfully. I wouldn't be surprised if within the next 5 years we start seeing some of them cropping up on PC. But, yeah, right now we're still waiting. This is true. I always wanted to play Luigi's Haunted Mansion. I don't think they're on Switch. No, one of them was on Switch. I remember because I bought a copy for my niece. So they must be on Switch. At least one of them is, I think. But yeah, honestly, I can recommend the Haunted Mansion games. They're pretty cool. They are pretty chill. Just the third one. Thanks, Brooks Honor. Yeah, that is unfortunate, but they're cool. If you can get your hands on any of them, I would recommend them. Let's go ahead and save here. Get my health back, thankfully. And also, Rook's Honor, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Tuvix, sweet Tuvix. If I see him, I'm shooting on sight. Alright, back to the entrance then. Growing up, I was a Sega fanboy. That's fair. I had the perfect situation, which was that I was a Nintendo fanboy, but my next door neighbor was a Sega fanboy. So I'd go over to his place to get the Sega experience, and he'd come over to my place to get the Super Nintendo experience. And so between the two of us, we basically got to play whatever, which is very nice. Wish you could have access to one, not gonna lie. Oh man. They do have some of my favorite Sega games out on Steam right now. There's a whole collection in there. They've got my favorite Genesis game of all time anyway, which is Toe Jam and Earl, which has amazing co-op. So I very much recommend that. Oh, your neighbor had an NES, so it was a similar setup? Nice, nice. Ren, good morning. I'm glad things are going well with your heater. That is wonderful news. Hope things continue going smoothly with the move-in then. Let's see, I went NES, SNES, PlayStation, PS2. Oh, nice. So you had a good spread there. For me, I started out with ColecoVision. And then from there, I went to NES, then Super NES, then N64. Then I jumped tracks and went to PS2, PS3, PS4. And then most recently, I got a Switch with the help of some very generous people from stream. And that's where I'm at right now. Alright, so right now, I'm going to switch out the Bloody Glove for the Crush Boots. Because we're not going to need these for long. There we go! That was dramatic. I like it. What do we have up here? Some cash. We have, ooh, hello. Big Mana Prism, I'll take that. We have an Ancient Urn, that sounds like furniture, unfortunately. Let's see, so who wants to catch me up on the story so far? We have had no story progression so far today. You've missed nothing. Commander Keen, your first console was the ColecoVision as well, but your father's. Nice! Mine was technically a hand-me-down from my aunt. But still, it was my first console in the house, so I like that. Oh man, Nikums, that is excellent. That is excellent. Good choice right there. Thought the controllers were telephone headsets. They were ugly little bastards. Rib of Vlad. That might be the last relic we need. Take a look. One of Dracula's bodily remains has the power to negate poison. Good. And I think we do have all of the relics now. The Philips CDI! I'm so sorry! I am so sorry. That is a brutal place to start, my god. Oh, man. Still, a console is a console, especially when you're a kid, so... Hopefully you had some fun with it. Did you have any decent games? I mean, there were some ports that weren't terrible on Philips CDI, I think. Honestly, some of the Mario games on there weren't the worst things in the world, despite them being edu games. Let's see, Rook's was PC only for most of my life, only had a PS2 because the list of... Oh yeah, there were so many good RPGs for PS2. You've still got a copy of Hotel Mario. Number 1, decent game. Number 2, worth a mountain of money right now. So, that's handy. Alright, let's head up. Oh, really got one place we haven't explored the castle so far. Well, aside from what I believe to probably be the finale. We'll head there last. Well, I can figure out where a store is, though. I really do want to stock up on stuff before the end game. If I can. Let's see, neighbors had a Super Nintendo and I used to hang out with them a lot. That probably tells you enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Before I had a Super Nintendo, one of my neighbors had one of those. And I think probably the first Super Nintendo game I ever played was Super Street Fighter 2? Or no, Street Fighter 2 Tournament Edition, that was it. And, you know, fantastic multiplayer game right there, so I had a lot of fun with that. We just all go over to his house and then just do round robin. If you lose, you get knocked out. And if anybody's curious, I was a Chun-Li main back in those days. Although nowadays, I am a Cammy main. I like the fast characters. It's the SNES that saved you. I could see otherwise, like, being like, console games. Console games are terrible. Who likes console games? Ew. Will, I mowed a lot of lawns to buy a SNES and early TV tuner card. Oh, interesting, interesting. I like that. That's clever. I dig it. Alright, so we are heading over this way, and we want to head up immediately since this part isn't on my map. See what's over here. Yeah, definitely. Hotel Mario is... I mean, I'm not going to call it a great game, but especially if you're a kid playing Hotel Mario, yeah, you can have a good time there. You can definitely have a good time. Like I said, there's some bad games on the console, absolutely. But Hotel Mario, especially with the competition, no, it's playable. Definitely. Just to keep the kids quiet in another room, oh man. My parents were insistent upon putting consoles on top of our TV for some reason. And they were always very precarious, and I had to be careful not to jostle the cords, which were hanging down in front of the screen. Yeah, it's a rare bright spot in the CDI library. Alright, let's head through here. Oops. Ooh, hello. The devil! The devil is a normal enemy, really? Well, he's definitely got some health on him. He appears to be mini-boss tier, which is a little scary. Yeah, he's a mini-boss, all right. Holy crap. Did we get him? We got him, all right. Well, thankfully, we didn't take too much damage there. Hopefully, we got some good XP as well. Oh, there's another one. Nope, I'm out. Not fighting two of those guys. How many Cthulhus did you kill in Symphony of the Night? There are a lot of them. There are an awful lot of Cthulhus in that game. For some reason. So let's head over here and then down, maybe? Let's see what we got over here. Warded, nice all in. Congratulations. Alright, so I remember wanting there to be a save point here before, and there wasn't. I don't think we're gonna find... What is that little bastard? Hello? It's like the grossest Moogle I've ever seen. Hello? Oh god, he saw me. Is his name Oh, Jesus. Was his name just a 0? What was that thing? I'm very confused right now. Can I find him in the bestiary? I have so many questions. His name's just a 0. That's so weird. I don't know how to feel about that. The name wasn't Oh Jeez. Oh Jeez. Also, I saw I have a collectibles menu in here. What is that? Oh, that's I can actually keep track of my furniture in here. I've got most of it, which is kind of cool. I don't care that much, but I do have most of it. Kind of comforting. All right. There's another one down there. He's running! He's running! Get back here! Oh, he actually escaped. Well, good for him. Oh, got it for your PC. Nice, nice. Please, Lovecraft, Cthulhu's small time. I killed him like 20 times on the way to put my father back to sleep for another 100 years or so. Cthulhu, please. Lovecraft is just counting on the fact that nobody will run into him, and so they'll take his word for it. But I mean, I think we all know Cthulhu's secret weakness, which is boats. If you've ever read the original Call of Cthulhu story, that is clearly his weakness. Boats. Alright. Well, that's everything to see down here. No, I'll take another life max up though, definitely. Let's see, that brings us to 466 HP, not bad. Combined with a pretty decent defense, we're in a good place right now, I think. Have never read any Lovecraft. Honestly, it's kind of hard to recommend it these days. They don't hold up great. At this point, I think like Lovecraft himself is a good historical reference when you're reading a more modern Lovecraftian horror. But I much prefer modern Lovecraftian horror. Oh, jeez. It's his little bobble. His little head bobble explodes. I was kind of curious what happened last time. That's surreal. Hard to disagree, Lovecraft is timeless. Some of it is, but like, I mean, I've read basically everything Lovecraft has written. I have, and I have my favorites. Shadow over Innsmouth is, I think, my favorite. But, yeah, I don't know that I'd recommend it to a newbie. I don't think I would. N by Stephen King. I don't think I've heard of that one. Is that one of his compilations? I do love Stephen King's compilations. Yeah, that does hurt when you realize that Lovecraft is mind-blowingly racist. Shit. Oh, shit. That was so close. Oh, that was so close. Emperor, thank you so much for the gift sub to Alchemist Merlin. Gift sub number 1,212 in the channel. Thank you so much for that. Whew. These guys keep almost wrecking my face. Yeah, baby! Dodge that. Woo! I mean, not all of them, certainly. Not all of them. Curtains, goddammit. But, I mean, yeah, like I said, I do like him. I do. I'm a fan of Lovecraft, but I don't know that I'd recommend him to a newbie. Because he can be difficult to get into, I would say. I think my reading taste these days have kind of moved away from Lovecraftian horror necessarily, and now we're leaning a bit more towards what they're calling the new weird. Like if anybody's read China Mayville, I friggin' love China Mayville. And he's a little challenging to get into all of on his own because the new weird is a very strange genre. But I recommend him very highly. Because of course I like the weird stuff right there. True Color Out of Space is very much leaning on the cosmic part of cosmic horror. You are correct there. Alright. Where are we going here? I think, yeah, Annihilation I would definitely consider new weird. Jeff Vandermeer. In book form, there was actually 2 sequels to Annihilation, which is interesting. I read the book Annihilation. Personally, I prefer the book to the movie. I think the movie didn't ever really have a chance of adapting the weirdest parts of that book, and those are my favorite parts. But yeah, I definitely say Vandermeer's stuff is new weird. See, let me get caught up a little bit. Yeah, standing there with the sword inches away from his face, being like, don't blink, don't let him see you afraid. Have you read the other ones, Cyber Exile? I want to get around to them, but I'm sitting here terrified because I'm like, they can't possibly be as good as the first one. They cannot possibly be as good as that. And that's what I've heard too. The reviews have all said, oh, they're not quite as good as the first one. Not as good as the first one? Ah, oh, damn it. I'm probably still going to read them eventually, but still a good time. I'll keep that in mind then. I probably will get around to them eventually. I kind of stepped away from reading for the last 6 months because I'm sure people who've been here for a while know about this, but my eye got messed up. My right eye got damaged, so reading was actually kind of giving me, it was making me a little bit dizzy. So I had to stop reading for a little while, but now it is mostly healed. We're probably 80 to 90% back where I want to be. So I'm looking forward to getting back into reading. I've still got a big backlog of stuff. I was in the middle of a book too. I gotta finish that. So I am very excited about that. And if anybody hasn't seen, we do have a channel in the Discord for discussing books, including comic books and manga, if anybody would like to join us there. And I am always happy to provide recommendations where I can. And if anyone else has recommendations, of course, always happy to hear those. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, I know a lot of people that like the Annihilation movie. I'm just kind of okay on it, but like reading the book, like when I first heard they were making a movie, I'm like, they don't have a chance. This book is too weird. And sure enough, they left out the weirdest stuff, which is of course where I'm at. But I think they probably did the best job that could have been done with the material. Let's put it that way. I don't think they could have adapted it better than they did. It's true, Malkill. It is heartbreaking. It is very frustrating. Never meet your heroes, as they say. Ooh, hello. Twilight Cloak. Let's see what this is. I've gotten a new item in a bit. A pitch black cloak that creates an air of darkness around the user. So it's not quite great on defense, but increases luck, oddly enough. No, not better than what I've got right now. So we'll hold off on that. That is that passage explored, so that's good. Probably touch base at the save point. Alright, thank you so much for hanging out with us, Commander Keen. Good to see you, as always. You have a good rest of your evening. Have a good rest when you head that way, and hopefully we will see you around. I'm actually going to check, because I don't remember what the name of the book I was reading right now is. I'm about halfway through, and I enjoy it very much. There we go. Last Exit by Max Gladstone is what I am currently in the middle of. Shane forgot to read the title? I usually do. I kind of forget these things often. There's actually even a quote in the channel about how not observant I am. And about how so many of the problems I have with games is because I just like walked right past something super obvious. So bad at titles or like song names, same here. I struggle with proper nouns. I forget people's names, I forget the names of movies and books. God asked me like what actor was in that movie. I'm like, I know what his face is. I don't remember his name. It is a huge struggle with me, absolutely. There you go, Emperor quote number 169. Most of the struggles I've had are because I haven't noticed things. Yes, Gentlemen Bastards, Malkill, such a good series. I hear book 4 is finally coming out soon, which I am very excited about. Premise sounds interesting, most definitely. But yeah, book 1 I liked, book 3 I liked, book 2 was passable but serviceable. Brandon, thank you so much for the link right there. Yeah, so I have been a fan of Max Gladstone for quite some time. Hello. Jesus. I've liked everything I've read of his. He's mostly done a series that I've really liked. This one's a standalone book. But I like it. I like it a lot so far. I'm only halfway through. The Lies of Locke Lamora, I credit as single-handedly being the book that got me back into reading. Which sounds dramatic, but it honestly was, because I wanted to get back into reading. But I'm like, I need something really good. I need a book that grabs me. And it took me a couple tries. I had a couple books that I read that are just like, oh, these are just okay. But then I read Lies of Loctimora, and it was so goddamn good that I was able to get a lot of propulsion and read a whole bunch of other stuff past there. Yes, Alchemist of Merlin, it's true. When your focus is divided in like 5 directions, it makes it so much harder to remember things like that. It's true. Oh my god, I am being very lazy fighting this guy. And I really shouldn't be. Alright, where do I want to head next? Let's head down. See what we got down here. But yeah, I like the first book in that series. I like the third book. The second one wasn't really what I wanted. But I'm very much looking forward to the fourth. Because that premise sounds batty. And the way the third book ended too is insane. Alright, nothing else to see here. Kind of an anticlimax with this passageway. Alright. I've mentioned before, one thing I often end up talking to with like new streamers about, especially when they play like puzzle games, is they're like, I thought I was good at puzzle games, but then I play them on stream and it feels like I'm terrible for some reason. I'm like, yeah, when you have your focus divided in like 5 directions, you're not going to be able to focus on puzzles like you used to. And you're going to botch. You're going to botch a lot of the time. And that's okay, because people have seen us stream before. They kind of understand, well, you know, you got a lot going on. But it takes some getting used to. And definitely I still have some embarrassment over it. It's tricky, it is. Let's see what's over here. I think that's the way, that leads up, right? Yeah, let's go up here first. And then we'll go back in the other direction next. God, I hate Fleamen so much! Yeah, that's true. That's true as well, Rooks. That's just a Fleaman where there was an item before? A jerk. I hate Fleamen so much. Hopefully we got something good over here. Because I remember in the other castle, there was a decent item over here, right? It's just... There's something over there too, but also Fleamen. The Viking Helm. Let's see what that is. Ooh, it's actually decent. A helmet often used by the Vikings, which it would imply by the name, but yeah, that's an extra 5 points of defense. I'll take that. Sure. First upgrade item we've gotten today. All right. So let's head over to the stairs next, and after that, I think we've explored pretty much everywhere, which is exciting. Yeah, I've been there in most of those classic adventure games. There comes a time when you just kind of run out of ideas and you're just like, I'm going to throw things at the wall and see what sticks. Please let something stick. We've been there. Some adventure games more than others. Some adventure games, it seems like that's all you're doing. Whereas some, you don't have to do it too much. Click all the things repeatedly. Like, that's the reason I haven't played any Sierra games on stream, because those games are mean. Like, the dead ends in those games, it's just surreal. Heart max up, I'll take that. Not a fan of that kind of ethos for adventure games. There's a little bit to explore over here, so let's see what we got. Alright, we got this passage. We need to high jump up. We can do that. And let's hit the save point over here. Yes, the arrow point clicks just want to hurt you. They don't love you. They just want to inflict pain upon you. I know the writing's good. I do. I know the graphics and music were amazing for the era. I do, but the actual gameplay, oh, it's so mean. So mean. All right. So now the last place we haven't explored is the center of the map. And I have a feeling that's going to be where things go crazy. So let's start heading over that direction, because I think we've got everything we need to get the good ending here. And I would like doing that. So we just need to start moving in that direction. I know everybody tells me the Sierra stuff is classic, but I can't get into those puzzles. There's dead ends everywhere. Dracula's remains are glowing. Oh, alright. So we can go down there now. I assume that's where the final battle happens. So before we do that, we do have one last door nearby that we didn't explore before. I'd like to check that out. Just around the corner, so this will only take a moment. And I'm hoping there'll be another bonus. Maybe another life max up? That'd be cool. Alright, so we gotta go up and around, unfortunately. A little inconvenient. Brooks, you started with Sierra and moved to LucasArts because you didn't enjoy Sierra's brand of pain. That's fair. That's fair. I never really played the Sierra games back in the day, but that's probably because I got into PC gaming late. But when I got into LucasArts games, I really enjoyed them. Hence why we are trying to play all of the LucasArts games on stream. And so far, having a lot of fun with them. Alright, so we got another rainbow door, which we couldn't get through before, but now we can. The sun armor. Let's see what we got here. Is it better than what we have? No, it is not. Armor affected by the sun. I don't know what that means, but it's not better than our silver armor. I started with Sierra back in the day, not entirely sure if that was a bad move. I mean, as long as you enjoyed it, that's the important thing. Any game that you're playing that you're having fun with, you're doing what's right. That's the important thing. Games are entertainment, and if you're enjoying them, then that was a good purchase. This I believe strongly. Alright, so here, we're heading back down. I distinctly remember banging my head against the wall in Laura Bow. Oh man. Missed an item in a soft lock, yeah. I think that's why I like LucasArts so much, is because they intentionally attempted to remove soft locks from their games. It is extremely difficult to get soft locked in LucasArts games. In most games, it's more or less impossible. But yeah, I want to play the Laura Bow games, but they scare me a little bit as well with the soft locks and whatnot. Zork on an Apple IIe. I did not have the manual. It was not a gentle introduction. Wow, yeah, Zork. I love Zork, but Zork is a very hard game. Holy shit. Alright, so before we head down there, there is one other thing we gotta do, and we gotta switch some of our equip out. I'm gonna switch the lucky ring for JB's bracelet. I'm gonna switch the bloody glove for MK's bracelet, I think. That's Juice's bracelet and Maxim's bracelet, which we got throughout the game. One of them we started with, the other one we got at some point. Oh yeah, the theme of Laura Bow, I love the writing in there, I love the art in there, very cool, but it's a challenging game, it really is. Alright, are we ready? I think we're ready. Let's see what we got down here. Long, ominous elevator ride, first of all. Two options. Oh, actually, this looks like this looks like that part in Symphony. So I imagine I know where we're headed to. Lady! She still draws breath, but damn, I'm too late. Welcome to the party, Just. You're late. Maxim. Maxim? Oh, his spirit no longer lives within me. And I owe it all to that woman. Look at all the strength she's given me. Damn it! No mercy for you! Who needs mercy? Weak threats from an unworthy opponent. Oh god! Whoa! Getting some hits. That was nice. Ooh, nice crit. Shit, what is that? Oh, God. Oh, God, what is that? How was I supposed to dodge that? He's got some moves, that's right. Oh, damn it. What is this? Ow. There's two of them. I don't like this. Ow. Shit. I think I might have deflected some of that. Alright, we're gonna use our first healing item here. I don't expect you to dodge, Just. I expect you to die. He is a fucking ninja. This is upsetting. And yeah, we got that trip out room here too. Let's see. Roseguard, welcome in. The character animation does bug me. The jumping animation is just ugly. This is true. Yeah, this game's pretty fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. And we're getting to the final boss battle here. Welcome in, Rose. How is everything going with you? They never explain why the backgrounds of some of the rooms in here are just weird and trippy. I kind of wish they'd explain that, but they don't. It's very strange. Ow, dodging the wrong way there. Shoot. Wrong one. Ow. There's the right one. Ow. Got hit anyway. Got him. Whew. Just messing around with an Elden Ring overhaul. Nice, nice. There's something that happens. Oh yeah, the infinite corridor is what I believe they call it in some games. That bracelet. You wore it for me. I did. Do you like it? Maxim, is that you? Why do you still live within me? I thought you were dead. Remember, Maxim, you're stronger than this. Yeah, you're right. But compared to the training we had, this is nothing. Why? Why cannot I not free myself of you? Because I choose not to free you. Just finish me off. I sense a strong magic at work. The remains. Dracula's remains. Oh no. As long as I have this power, I have no need for this body. Here, have it. Oh no. I'm not stable, but your blood will once again make me whole. Take it if you can. Do not underestimate the power of Belmont. Okay, let us begin then. I will enjoy destroying you. Dracula! Oh, do I have to hit him in the head? Like classic Dracula, damn it. Damn it! Oh, he dodged! I do? Got some hits there. There we go. I'm doing a little bit of damage here. Can I whip these things? I cannot. Shit, that almost killed me. Casually brushes over the fact that he's a Belmont and he's like 0-3 against these guys. He's always convinced the next one he's gonna pull this off. I would applaud the confidence if I didn't have to keep kicking his ass. The power of the bro bracelets cannot be stopped. He wants the juice. He's desperate for the juice. Alright, alright. Can I get over him? Oh, no, he turns around. You know, this is probably the final boss. I can use some of these things I've been saving up the entire game. Like, mana prisms. That does not restore much. The bracelets? The bracelets. It's always good to accessorize. Get a little bit of damage in on him here. Ow. Should not have gotten hit by that. He does turn around, shoot. Got him! Oh no, what now? Oh my god, what? What is that? Well, that's friggin' gross. Alright. So we're doing this now. Ow, Jesus. Chain using supplies? What if there's like a post-credits big bad? I am legitimately concerned about this, but also he's kicking my ass, so. It's a Puka Puka bracelet, isn't it? It's very fashionable. Dracula in this game is voiced by the same guy who did the Japanese voice of Saitama. Well, now I'm worried. Does that mean that, what does that say about his power there? Yeah, this is pretty gross. Can I have a moment? I wasn't mentally prepared for any of this shit. Holy fuck. Duck that. Let me go ahead and use a big mana prism. Even that doesn't restore a ton, but I'll take it. Ow. Knock that. Some more magic. There we go. Ow. Ow. Come on, lay into him. Oh, another laser. Ow. Do a safety heal real quick. I gotta get Cronenberg to direct this part. I did feel his fingerprints on this. Does feel familiar. Yeah, this is the weirdest. I'm used to him being some like horned demon with giant muscles and claws. This is just I don't even know what to make of this. Just a big gross skull dude. Ow, 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 back. Well, you said it for me. I didn't need to voice that one. I told you so. Do not underestimate the power of my bloodline. So this is the power of Belmont. Vile spawn of Maxim, you are not worthy of being my opponent. I will now fade from this world, but I find some pleasure in this. With accursed powers of yours, destiny calls you to hunt for all eternity. Yeah, he acts like we've never been here before. Ooh, hello. And there goes the castle. Where am I? Maxim, you've come back to us. Am I alive? You used your own strength to force him out of you. It wasn't my strength. It was yours and Lady's. What about Lady? Did you save her? She hasn't come to, but her bite marks faded when Dracula was vanquished. She's regained some color. It's just a matter of time before she wakes up. I see. Juste, please forgive me. It's all behind us now. Everyone's been saved, so there's nothing more to say. Thank you. Looks as if Lady's coming too. Ah, Juste, what am I doing here? Think that I was bitten by Maxim. Calm down. You must have just had a bad dream. Feel your neck. There's nothing there. Huh, it was just a dream. Hey, tell her the truth. Shh, keep quiet. What? Maxim, you've come back. Yes, but actually... Yes, Maxim, I'm sure you were exhausted, so let's talk after we get home. No, I want to... Come on, Maxim, nothing happened. Isn't it best we leave it at that? No, that's not right. You should finish what you start. What did you just say? Cut it out, you two. Stop it, both of you. Don't get started. We just got together. Actually, Lady, I'll hear your stories at home. Until then, let's talk about other things. You heard the lady. All right. It's been a while, hasn't it, since the three of us got together? Yes, it has. Yes. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. Producer, Iga. Whew. Dracula, does she even go here? Eversados, welcome in. How are you doing today, Eversados? Hope you're doing well. This is the only Castlevania game where a Belmont doesn't outright fight Dracula? I thought there were some other ones where it was just like the spirit of Dracula. I could be wrong, though. He's juiced! That wasn't actually Dracula. That was his wraith. Technically. She's posed like a blocker lemming! Rose! Oh my god. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. Yeah, beat the game in just an hour. J. Melman. Just Belmont as you. The end. Yeah, I thought we were going to finish it early. That's about what I was expecting time-wise. Whew. Thank you for the GGs. I appreciate that, everybody. And that was the best ending. That was the best ending right there. And to get the best ending, you needed to have all of the Dracula pieces, and you needed to be wearing both of the bracelets during the final boss fight. Which, you know, does take some of your stats down a little bit, but I survived okay. I still had a mountain of items. I didn't even use any of the invincibility items I had hoarded. Because I was worried you might have another form after that giant skull one. Of course, of course. To get the complete ending of Harmony Dissonance is to get all the furniture. We did most of the furniture, at least. Classic gamer hoarding. It's all I can do. It's all I can do. You have to wear Maxim's friendship bracelet and your own friendship bracelet for some reason, which is kind of weird. So tomorrow we're going to be starting on Star Trek Voyager Elite Force, but I'm not really, it's kind of early. So let me ask you this, chat. Let me ask you this. Do you think we should just end the stream here? Should we just call it here and make it a pretty short night? Or do you want to see another game? Because I do have a short game that we can play. It's an FMV murder mystery game, if you folks are up for that. I believe we could start it and finish it tonight. Sounds like some people want to play a short play. I will say there's one caveat, which is that if we play this one, I am going to need some help from you, chat, to help me solve the mystery in there. Are you fine with that? Are you down with it? Because if so, yeah, we can play this thing. We can definitely do this. FMV equals fabulous, magnificent value. I'm going to have to remember that. That's really good. I will give you horrible advice. I'm down. Perfect. So here's what we'll do then. Here's what we'll do. Let's pop over to here for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and pop out of Castlevania here, now that we finished that. And so I'm going to need a minute to get this new game set up. So give me just a moment to do that. And in the meantime, we will put on some tunes. So relax a little bit. If you got a drink or if you need some snacks, feel free to refresh those. Hit the bathroom if need be. What game will it be? I suppose I can mention while you're waiting. We are going to be playing a fairly recent FMV game called, let me make sure I get the name right. It's a long one. The name is Who Pressed Mute on Uncle Marcus, in which you are on a Zoom call with your family attempting to find who is a murderer among them before your uncle dies. Yeah, this just came out in March of this year, so it's pretty recent. You've seen this one? All right, I hope it's good. I haven't played this one yet. This one's I'm fresh on. A lot of hmms in chat. I don't know what that means. I hope that's a good hmm. But yeah, I will take a minute.